What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mr. Getting It Done, and we're here in beautiful Florida. Oh man, the wind's breezing, the air smells phenomenal. It's a beautiful day out here. Birds are chirping. We out here getting it. But I wanted to make this video to answer a question, because I've been telling y'all, man, if you guys comment in the comment sections of these videos with any questions that you want me to make a video on, I'm out here answering them. So I'm gonna paraphrase this question from one of my videos. It came from Bugs299, BUGS299. Basically, I'm gonna paraphrase this. Basically said, you know, once you get to a good credit score, a perfect credit score, 750, 800, etc., you know, how could you use your credit to buy properties and actually continue to leverage your credit? So Bugs, that's an actual fantastic question. Okay, so we're going to talk about that real quick. So once you get to that perfect credit score, well, there's really not a perfect credit score, but I'm just using your terminology, right? Once you get to a good enough credit score, preferably, you know, 720 or above, 750 is a sweet spot. Once you get to that point, right, there's several options that you can do to purchase real estate, okay, and to buy properties. You can leverage your credit, right, by going out and doing an FHA 3.5% down first time buyers program. Okay, so basically what that is 3.5% of the purchase price you put down, right, in addition to closing costs. Don't forget your closing costs, right, on a property. And I would prefer you to buy a fourplex. So with an FHA 3.5% down, you can get up to 4 units in your personal name, and is not considered commercial property. Anything over 4 units is considered commercial, you know, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So if you buy a fourplex, right, with a 3.5% down plus closing costs, and you can get the seller to contribute to the closing costs, so that closing cost figure may fluctuate based on how much you're paying for that property, because you can get assistance. So keep that in mind also. But what you want to do is 3.5% down is going to get you into a fourplex, right? You live in 1 unit, you rent the other 3. So essentially you're living for free over long periods of time. So real estate appreciates in value. So let's say you bought it 2023, 2025. It's not, you know, you bought it for 100,000. Now it's worth 300,000, right? Depending on where the market's at, and depending if you did any renovations to the property, any renovations to the property when you purchased it, i.e. roof, hot water tanks, you know, cosmetic work, you know, such as paint, patching, you know, radiators, whatever the case is. Any updates that you do to that property, you are building equity in that property. That property is appreciating in value, and over time you can go ahead and tap into that equity. So one, you can leverage your credit to go out and buy a fourplex, not a single family. This is where most people go wrong, right? Is they want to buy that single family, that white picket fence, this American dream that's sold to you, right? So you go out and you buy a single family, and then once you want to go and get and become an investor and get an investment property, it's going to cost you 20%. Okay, so let's be smart about this, right? Let's suppress the short-term gratification for the long-term gain. So you go ahead and you get the fourplex, you live on the first floor unit for a year, rent the other 3, you basically live rent-free. And or you can live rent-free and still make a profit based on what the rents are, right? So now you're stacking your money because you're living for free, and at the end of that year you can downgrade, right, to a single family with another 3.5% down, FHA. You can utilize the same program that you used to get the fourplex to get the single, and all you gotta do is tell the bank that you no longer want to live in a unit, that you want to move into into your own place, you want your own privacy, and you want to go into a single, and they'll allow you to buy a single at 3.5% down. So now you got 2 properties, right, 3.5% down on both. The bank's gonna let you keep the first one, and now that's an investment property. Now you put a tenant in that floor that you were living in. Now that all 4 floors are producing cash flow. You got your mortgage paid and you're profiting, okay? And now you got your single family. So the profit from that fourplex can now cover your single family. So now you live for free in your single family, right? So that's how you leverage your personal credit to go out and buy real estate. Now another way is to what's called hard money, Okay, and this is for businesses only. So hard money only lends to businesses, that don't lend to individuals. And I'm referring to, like, you know, lenders. You know what I'm saying? You may have some you know, some private investors that have money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were to come to me and say, hey, yo, D, I'm looking to get into this investment property, flip it, whatever. You come to me, I front you the cash for the, you know, for the property and the repairs, and then you pay me back. So unless it's a private investor, most hard money are lenders, right? So lenders only lend to businesses, not individuals. So what you can do is go out and start your LLC, okay, and start it the right way. So I'm going to make a video on how to actually, you know, start building business credit, and you're just going to take the blueprint on the structure that I give you to go ahead and start your LLC. Once you start your LLC, you can literally go to any hard money lender. You can Google hard money lenders in Florida and Ohio and Massachusetts, wherever. Hard money lenders usually cover a broad area. They do business in multiple states, even though they may have their headquarters in one. So you reach out to a hard money lender. You got to have the property in mind, right? You got to have, you know, your ducks in a row. So you pick out the property. You got to do some research. You got to find out what the ARV, after repair value, is on the property. You got to figure out how much you need in rehab costs, etc. You put all that down. You submit that information to the hard money lender. The hard money lender is now going to give you, you know, a loan, right, based on 20% down, you know, 10, 15, 20% down, depending on your experience and your hard money lender, right? The rates vary, but now you can take your, you know, and they're going to do a personal credit check. So the beautiful thing about that is that hard money lenders require very minimal, right? They require about a 660, as low as I've seen, in order to go ahead and get a property in your business name, not in your personal name. So this is a form of leveraging your personal credit to go ahead and get a property, an investment property, a flip, or whatever, in your business name, right? So that way you can do business in your business name, and that's not going to show up on your credit report, so it's not going to affect your DTI, right? So now the hard money lender is going to check your personal credit, make sure you got a 660 or higher, and then they'll go ahead and they'll approve you for the purchase price of the property, and then for 100% rehab costs, whatever rehab you're going to do to that property. So, you know, now you're leveraging your newly found credit disposition that you're at 750, 720, 700, and you're going out and you're buying a personal property and put it in your personal name, right? And I just gave you the play on how to get 2 properties with 3.5% down, which is insane. Or you can go the hard money route and do, you know, 10, 15, 20% down in your business name, right? No tax returns, no pay stubs, no nothing. All you need with hard money is you need to show proof of bank statements that you have 20% down of whatever it is that the purchase price is, and you got to have some experience, and you got to have the credit. That is absolutely it. I mean, it's really, and you got to have an LLC set up, right? So the caveat with going hard money is it comes with a higher interest rate. So even though you may go and get an FHA 3.5% down, let's say 5%, hard money is going to be about 10 to 12%. That's just the price of doing business, right? And hard money is treated as a cash transaction. So now you have leverage as a buyer when you tell the seller, hey, I'm coming to the table with cash. We do quick closes, because that's another benefit of hard money. Hard money does quick closes. You know what I'm saying? 14-day close, 21-day close, you know, however you want to set it up. So now you got the leverage on your side. We close quick, and I'm coming to the table cash. You know, most sellers are going to take that, because when you do conventional financing, it takes anywhere between 30 to 45 days, right? And a lot of stuff can happen between there. If the buyer doesn't submit pay stubs and income taxes and certain documents on time that the underwriters require, that can delay the process. So a seller that knows that is going to be more inclined to accept that cash offer, which is how you leverage hard money, right, to go ahead and get deep discounts on real estate. So, my beautiful people, I hope, actually, my beautiful people and bugs, I hope that answered your question. How to get in position, how to use your personal credit once you're in position to go ahead and buy real estate in your personal name and in your business name. And if it's in your business name, it doesn't show up on your credit report, it doesn't affect your DTI, and you can literally copy, paste, repeat. It doesn't have the same stringent criteria that you need on the personal side with W-2s, tax returns. You got to be employed for a certain amount of time, got to have reserves, etc. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. If it did not, for whatever reason, comment below on this video. I'll get into it. Let me know exactly what part you didn't understand, or what part you need some clarity, or what you need, ooh, excuse me, what you need me to expunge on, and then I got you, baby. So my people, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time stopping by, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Turn your bell notification on so you can be notified when I upload new content. And then if you have a question regarding credit, real estate, or whatever, drop it in the comments below and I got you. You see me out here making videos, answering questions. I want to help everybody level up. It's 2023. We all deserve to eat. Abundance is our birthright. Until the next video, stay beautiful, stay healthy, and I'll catch you. Peace.